The painting should be on the opposite wall. He thought each time he had a problem and had to turn around to look at it. He liked it. He didn't know anything about art, but he liked that painting. It brought him peace. It transmitted joy. It calmed him down. It wasn't expensive, but as time passed by, it turned out it was worth 20 times more. He didn't mind. He hadn't bought it to make a profit. If he got fed up with it, could keep it at the country house loft, the place where most of the office old-fashioned furniture ended. You can put the painting in that wall. It will look great behind you when they come to take the pictures for the web page. The public relations consultant insisted. The explanation was not bad at all, but in his inner he thought about buying other and exchange walls, so he could see the one he liked without effort. And with that intention he went around the art galleries in every city he had the chance to visit. He didn't find any. In time he forgot about it. It was 2 meters long and 1.5 tall. Too big to be seen so close up, and even though he liked it. The blue of the sea reflecting the little houses of the coast, and the net over the boat waiting for the catch. The clouds were even more beautiful. There are 15 minutes left to the meeting, the secretary told him on the phone. He didn't answer. He knew she would phone again 5 minutes before the meeting, as she used to. He was taking into account the pros and cons of a non-return decision. Tell the new R&D discovery to the council people, or keep it to himself. Of course, the head of the department had told him crystal clear that, even it supposed put an end to the dependence on the external energy supply, became self-sufficient. The infrastructure to make it profitable would mean an important outlay. The economic department told him he could sell it easily to the council, or even to the government. He only had to exaggerate a bit the amount of the estimated annual production, and a little the cost to get from them a subsidy that covered the whole cost of the investment. It seemed easy on the paper. It wasn't a moral issue what prevented him from stepping forward. It was, again, that feeling of being losing the control of his company. He didn't feel capable of making a decision without discussing it before with 50 departments. He felt like the biggest heresiarch of his own religion. On the other hand, keep the longed-for control would cost, apart from the explanations, endanger the rest of the company, his creation. Cancel the meeting, Caesar ordered. Now, the secretary asked, alarmed. There is only a few minutes left. Some people have arrived yet. Mr. Braulio's having a coffee at the meeting room. No, you are right. I'm going. He gave in. He got up, looked at the rain sweeping along the dust in little trickles down the white aluminium, looked at the painting again, took the folders his administration team had prepared for him and headed for the meeting room. The secretary softened the assistants not to weigh him down. In fact, all the summons had just arrived. He was amazed by the impact of that interview in the best magazine of the moment. Days before, they had chosen him as the most eligible bachelor of the country, and it It seemed interesting to his public relations consultant. Accept the request to the main pages. They promised a personal interview, not intimate, direct, in which he could express himself freely, and there weren't going to be any corrections, misinterpretations, or malicious editorials. They could choose the photographer and the location. It seemed fine for her. Caesar wasn't sure exposing himself so much was good. He was a kind of shy and reserved, and he didn't see the need. But he also knew he must go by the people surrounding him. As he said, he had hired them for a reason. Ingma had never given him a bad advice. The location was indisputable. The consultant had disguised the old country house Caesar had inherited from a single uncle into an elegant palace. The ivies hid the concrete remaining from an odd job the deceased had made at the neighbor house to stop a hole next to the window. The pink geraniums not only scent the threshing floor, but they brought the green of the grass out at the main garden, as Emma called it. They had to make a big effort in the inside, relegating the bottom drawer to the loft before the production team arrived. Brought some big Persian rugs, handmade in conditions nobody cared about. And carved oak table, some chairs with maroon and golden upholstery, and some well-polished copper utensils just to provide a countryside atmosphere, not jovial at all.